When the Subaru BRZ debuted in 2012, it was heralded as a return to the traditional Japanese sport coupe formula, a compact, lightweight, rear-wheel drive runabout that harkened back to greats like the original Toyota Celica, Mazda's RX-3, and the Nissan 240SX. Japan is covered in mountains, and that's where its enthusiasts hone their hooning. Cars that emphasize handling, not horsepower, make the most sense there. Ultimately, though, the question on everybody's minds is, does the BRZ have any more danged power? The answer to that is yes, technically, but only on certain cars. The 2.0-liter Boxer 4 makes 5 more horsepower and 5 more pound-feet of torque only on manual transmission cars. That brings the totals to 205 horsepower and 156 pounds-to-foot. Cries for a turbocharger have gone stubbornly unanswered. Now about that power. Engines with the extra ponies are easily distinguishable by their red intake manifolds. The part also switches to an aluminum one-piece casting with an increased internal diameter, letting the Boxer inhale more air. That's combined with a strengthening of the engine block and crankshaft mounts, polished cams, and a low-friction fuel pump for the direct injection system that appears on all 2017 BRZs. Manual cars switch to a shorter final drive ratio of 4.3:1 instead of 4.1. The torque bump from the engine changes and the gearing massage mean acceleration times should theoretically improve. Likely, though, most buyers won't really notice the slight improvement in forward thrust. The new car gains a few pounds, 21 for premium, 15 for limited, and while the power-to-weight ratio still increases, it's by a scant 0.25 pounds per horse. What is noticeable, however, is how the accelerative forces now work in unison with the new suspension. Remember how the original BRZ had softer rear springs than the FRS? The updated Subaru's rear springs are softer still. The revised Boxer finds a dash more mid-range torque in the sweet spot from 2,500 to 4,000 revolutions per minute where you're most likely to be powering out of a turn, and the softer rear squats to the tarmac more to put that down when you need it. For an even more planted feel, there's the new Performance package. While it doesn't add any more go to the limited, it does provide Brembo 4-pot calipers and 12.8-inch rotors up front, and twin-piston counterparts and 12.4-inch discs out back, compared to the standard 11.6 and 11.4-inch rotors, to improve braking. A set of exclusive 17 by 7.5-inch wheels make room for the larger stoppers, finished in black and recalling the RS Watanabe racing rims popular with the touring cars that once roamed Fuji Speedway. In short, Subaru has made one of the best handling cars under $30,000 several hairs better. You can't help but have fun in a car so capable of making you feel like a cornering hero every time you make a left. But if you're buying it for the extra power, you've got the wrong idea. If we had to guess, the horses are just a bone engineers threw out there because the 2017 BRZ's real improvements are difficult to quantify. This car is for back roads, not boulevards, drives, not drags. We know you won't believe us because that number 5 looks so small and insignificant on paper, but we'll scream it from the mountaintops until we're hoarse. It's about the handling, not the horsepower.